On this video, I am going to be reading the text in Hebrew along with a grammatical analysis and a running commentary. So we worked our way up to verse 3, where he begins, the words of the Kohelet, son of David in Jerusalem. Solomon, I believe, is writing about life and the transitoriness of life. Vanity of vanities, says the Kohelet, vanity of vanities, all is vanity. Hevel havalim, amar Kohelet, hevel havalim, hakol havel. In other words, 7 vanities showing the transitoriness of life and how all is fleeting and going off the scene. So he continues in verse 3, Ma yitron la adam b'cho amalo sheya'amol tachat ha-shamish. That is, what profit, what advancement is there for the man in all his toil, wherein he toils under the sun? We had pointed out we're looking at life. What is left? What advantage? What surplus is left with all the toiling under the sun for man? And notice, Ya'amol is a cow imperfect, third masculine singular from the root amal. So that hard toil, what yitron, what advantage is left after you add up all things? So he begins to illustrate his theme in this introduction by the passing of generations. Dor holek v'dor ba v'ha'aretz le'olam omadet. A generation goes and a generation comes, and the earth stands forever or abides forever. Notice holek is a cow, a participle masculine singular, so a generation is going off the scene. A generation comes on the scene, but the earth abides forever. I find as I go back to where I went to high school or where I went to elementary school, it's still there, and yet new generations have come and gone. And that's true of life. He's saying there is this passing off the scene. Every generation is going and a new generation's coming on. So he illustrates the transitoriness of life by the passing from one generation to another, the transitory character of human life. Then he talks about the sun. Uva hashamesh ve'el mekomo sho'ef zoreach hu sham. That is, the sun arises and the sun goes down, literally pants to go unto its place from where it arises. Notice the sun, Zarah, arises, cow perfect, third masculine singular from Zarah. So the sun arises, Uva HaShamish, and the sun goes down. Another cow participle from Bo is going down, a masculine singular, and into its place, Sho'ef. Sho'ef is like it pants to go. In other words, it's sort of like it's going so fast. It arises and then it's like panting to go from where it arose. And yet the earth abides forever. Sho'ef Zorea, from where it arises, both are cow participles, masculine, singular. And how true that is. We are living now where the sun comes out and doesn't last long. And at 4 o'clock, it's dark again. Sort of like it arises and boom, it's going down. And that's the way he's illustrating his theme of the ephemeralness, the transitoriness of everything. Everything is like smoke. It's blowing away. It's like a breath on a cold day. It's hevel. It's transitory. And then he illustrates it by the wind. Holek el darom, v'sovev el tzafon, sovev, holek haruach, v'al sevivo tav, shav haruach. Now he illustrates his theme by the wind. The wind goes unto or toward the south, and it turns about unto the north. Turning, turning goes the wind, and upon its turning or upon its circuits, the wind returns. Notice again, holek is the cow. He's using a lot of cow participles, masculine, singular, going unto the south and turning unto the north. Another cow participle, masculine, singular, from savav, turning unto the north, turning, turning. Two cow participles with the same root, savav, masculine, singular, turning, turning. Holek goes, another cow participle, masculine, singular, haruach, goes the wind, va'al sevivo tav, and upon its circuits, or upon its turnings or circuits, shav haruach, the wind returns. Again, another participle from shu. So basically, he's using cow participles here to describe how the wind shows the transitoriness of his theme of life. Just like the sun in its arising and setting, the wind keeps going to the south, then turns to the north, and upon its turning, the wind returns upon its circuit. So the wind is following the same transitoriness, fleetingness, and yet the same thing keeps repeating itself. All rivers, verse 7, Kol hanechalim holechim el hayam, v'hayam einenu maleh el makom sheha nechalim holechim sham heim shavim lalechat. That is, all the rivers go unto the sea, and yet the sea is not full. Unto the place from where the rivers go, where the rivers are going, there they are returning to go. Notice again, all the rivers are illustrating the point. They are going unto the sea. Holechim is another participle, cow, masculine, plural, from halak, and the sea is not full. In other words, the sea is not being filled up until the place where the rivers go, holechim again, another cow participle, masculine, plural, there they are returning. Saviv, another cow participle, masculine, plural, there they return again. So it seems like he's looking at how the seas keep going and everything keeps returning. And so basically, we're looking probably at the idea of rivers returning to the sea. And the idea seems to be the ocean might be seeping through the cracks in the earth, providing a supply of water. We don't know, but the thought is everything keeps repeating itself. That's his theme. Life is transitory and yet repetitional. And then he comes to everything is toiling to weariness. Kol hadevarim yegeim lo yuchal ish ledaber el tisba ayin lirot velo temale ozen mishmoa. All things are toiling to weariness. Man cannot utter it. Everything is toiling to weariness. It's continuing. Man cannot even take it all in. Yuhal is a cow imperfect, third masculine singular from Yahal. And so man is not able, lidaber is a PL infinitive construct from davar, to speak, and the eye is not satisfied. Lo tishba from shabba, it's a cow imperfect, third feminine singular from shabba. The eye is not satisfied, lirot, to see, a cow infinitive construct from ra'ah, and nor is the ear velo timale ozen mishmoa, and the ear is not filled with hearing. In other words, the ear can't seem to get enough, and the eye just is not satisfied with seeing. The world seems to be continuing to go that way, illustrating his theme. And he'll move from here then to talk about how all things are repeating in themselves, to talk about that which has been is that which shall be, that which has been done is that which shall be done, and there is nothing new under the sun. I'm going to wait till I get into this, but what he's saying is, you might think something's new, but it's already been. There's nothing new that can be spoken of. Everything is just repetition of what has been. I'm going to stop there. I'm trying to hold these to about 10 minutes if I can. So we'll stop there and pick it up at verse 9, 10, and 11 and finish the introduction. We're working through the introduction to the Kohelet, where he's showing, again, the repetitiousness and yet the transitoriness of all things, tachat hashamish, under the sun.